After a recent video demonstrating Family Historian plugins, I was reminded how I first used Family Historian and plugins to clean up my Rootsmagic data before I finally jumped ship and migrated. This video is a quick demonstration from my old Rootsmagic colleagues showing how I used a free 30-day trial of Family Historian to identify and clean up my duplicate facts in Rootsmagic. Following this, I plan a video on auto-sourcing in Family Historian. Sourcing was something I never embraced in the early days of my genealogy research, but auto-sourcing makes that a lot more simple and a lot quicker to apply. In Family Historian circles, they talk about source-driven data entry, and that's exactly the way it should be. So that'll be in a video to come shortly. If you want to see that video and get notifications of it, remember to hit the subscribe and importantly hit the bell. If you don't hit the bell, you won't get notifications. So let's get started. I've set up Rootsmagic 7 on the left here using my final Rootsmagic file alongside a direct import of the same data into Family Historian on the right. In Family Historian, I go to Tools, Plugins. I'm going to run the Duplicate Facts plugin. If you're suddenly in the dark and you don't have any plugins loaded, then refer to my recent video on plugins. That's going to show you how to download them from the Family Historian plugin store and use whatever plugins you wish. I leave all these duplicate check options selected and run the plugin. Now I can close this dialog. This first bunch of duplicates listed here are all family-related facts which I remember are marriages, and I'm not going to look at those in this demonstration. I'm going to look here, and firstly I see a duplicate relating to myself, which I'm not going to expand on. I don't want to be looking at myself. I'm going to look at this John Gracie. This John Gracie has a duplication on his census fact. If I double click on him, I see he's individual number 5523. I go to Rootsmagic, click on Search, then Person List. Click on the record and enter the record number 5523 and click OK. I can see that he has a 1901 census, but he also has a second 1901 census and exactly the same information by the looks of things. Source-wise, there's one source on this census entry. This census entry has source duplication. I found source fact and other duplication became overwhelming in Rootsmagic, and I think it's mainly down to the sharing of information with Family Search and Ancestry. Duplication is not unique to Rootsmagic, but the program still offers no way to identify and resolve duplication, hence this video. I demonstrated cleaning these duplicate sources using Family Historian plugins in my last video, and whilst it takes a while, it's almost a one-click operation. This fact I'm going to delete. What I need to do is click Edit, 1901 Census, select the 1901 Census, I believe it's this one. I'm going to press Delete and that cleans up that particular duplication. Let me move on to another random one. Here I have Susan Somerville, recorded age 70 years. Double click, 9287. In Rootsmagic, search the person list as before and record 9287. 70 years here, 70 years here. I should mention that this is a custom fact I required as a sanity check in Rootsmagic, as there's no other way to enter age. In Family Historian, this fact is no longer required, as entering the age at death or marriage etc. is allowed within the program, and it's also part of the GEDCOM standard. I click on the edit, have a quick look. This one has a single source, it has media. This one has a single source and it also has media. I just delete this one and that's another one cleaned up. You can see using Family Historian in this plugin you can easily clean up and cross-reference your Rootsmagic data and clean up duplication of facts. You get the idea, and that's a little cheat for you. You may be thinking about migrating to Family Historian, or you just want to report many things in your Rootsmagic data like duplication, shared events, or maybe print some family charts for a reunion. If that isn't your plans, then download and install the fully functional free trial of Family Historian. It's full-featured, it's unrestricted. My only advice is make a plan. 30 days goes very quickly, which I remember from my first trial. Check out my previous videos, especially on diagrams, filtering and built-in queries, which are far beyond what even the latest version of Rootsmagic offers. Look at the things that you'd like to achieve, get a bit of preparation done, and then when you download the free trial for 30 days, you'll get absolutely the most out of it. Interacting with Ancestry, Family Search, importing GEDCOMs or collaborating with other family members are all very likely to create duplication in Rootsmagic. I hope you found that useful. I know I did in the interim period between cleaning up my Rootsmagic data and moving over to Family Historian. I could have equally done the cleanup in Family Historian. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe if you want to get notifications of future videos. There's a couple of little incidentals which are not program specific. One will be on using OrphanView to straighten, crop and highlight your images. Another one will be on keeping my laptop and my desktop in sync. A lot of people do backups. Backups are cumulative, so you end up with an awful lot of duplication on your hard drive. I prefer to keep things in sync. Don't forget to check out the videos on the left. Those are related things that you may find useful. If you haven't watched them, jump back and watch them again. That's it for now. Thanks for watching and look forward to seeing you in the next one.